What I'm about to tell you about procrastination will sound crazy at first, but by the end of this video, you'll never look at your delays the same way again. Because what if I told you that your procrastination isn't a weakness? It's actually your soul's way of protecting you from something. What if those moments when you can't seem to start are actually moments of divine intervention? I discovered this hidden truth after years of spiritual practice, and it completely transformed not just my productivity, but my entire life purpose. Stay with me, because I'm going to reveal 3 ancient spiritual principles that explain why you procrastinate. And more importantly, how to work with your soul instead of against it. But first, let me share the moment everything clicked for me. It happened during a meditation retreat when I realized my biggest procrastination pattern was actually saving me from. I'll come back to that retreat story in a moment, but let me paint you a picture of where I was before this breakthrough. For years, I beat myself up about procrastination. Sound familiar? I'd set goals, make plans, get excited, then find myself scrolling social media or organizing my desk for the 100th time instead of doing the important work. I tried every productivity hack out there. Time blocking, the Pomodoro technique, accountability partners, you name it. Some worked temporarily, but the procrastination always came back stronger. Then, during a 7-day silent retreat in the mountains of Tibet, yes, I went that far to find answers, something extraordinary happened. On day 5, during a particularly deep meditation, I had what I can only describe as a download from the universe. And what I discovered will blow your mind, but before I share that revelation, you need to understand the 3 spiritual laws that govern procrastination. Remember, I mentioned my procrastination was actually protecting me. Here's what happened. I realized I'd been avoiding starting my coaching business for 2 years. Every time I sat down to work on it, I'd procrastinate. During that meditation, I suddenly understood why. My soul knew I wasn't ready yet. I needed more years of inner work first. When I finally launched, everything flowed effortlessly because the timing was perfect. The first spiritual law is what I call divine timing resistance. Your soul operates on cosmic time, not calendar time. When you procrastinate, it is often because your higher self knows something your logical mind does NT that the timing isn't aligned yet. Think about it. How many times have you delayed something, only to discover later it worked out better because of the delay? Maybe you met the right person, learned a crucial skill, or avoided a problem you couldn't have foreseen. I am going to share a powerful technique to distinguish between divine timing and fear-based procrastination in just a moment. But first, you need to understand the second law, because this one will shock you. Here's a concrete example. Sarah, one of my students, kept procrastinating on leaving her corporate job. She felt guilty about it for months. Then her company went through layoffs, and she received a generous severance package, exactly what she needed to fund her dream business. Her procrastination had been her soul's wisdom all along. The second law is energetic misalignment protection. Your procrastination often signals that what you're trying to do doesn't match your soul's blueprint. Your energy body literally repels actions that would take you away from your true path. This is why you can spend hours researching something you're passionate about, but can't seem to write a single email for a project that doesn't inspire you. Your soul is steering you toward alignment. I'm going to give you a 30-second test to check if your procrastination is alignment-based. But first, the third law is the most powerful of all, and it explains why traditional productivity advice fails so miserably. Here's how to tell divine timing from fear. Sit quietly and imagine completing the task. If you feel peaceful expansion in your chest, it's likely fear holding you back. If you feel energetic resistance or emptiness, your soul might be saying not yet or not this way. The third law is soul curriculum resistance. Sometimes procrastination happens because your soul has enrolled you in a different lesson than what your mind thinks you need. Maybe you think you need to finish that project, but your soul knows you need to learn patience, surrender, or trust first. Every moment of procrastination is actually a moment of soul education. Instead of fighting it, what if you asked, what is my soul trying to teach me right now? I'm about to share the most powerful procrastination transformation technique I've ever discovered, but first let me give you that 30-second alignment test. I promise ... double quotes, place your hand on your heart and state your task out loud. Notice what happens in your body. Expansion and lightness mean alignment. Contraction, heaviness, or numbness often mean misalignment. Your body always knows the truth. Now, here's the technique that changes everything: the sacred procrastination dialogue. Instead of forcing yourself to work when you feel resistance, try this. Step 1. Acknowledge your procrastination without judgment. Say, I notice I'm avoiding this task. Step 2. Ask your soul, what are you trying to tell me? Then listen with your whole being. Step 3. If it's divine timing, ask, when will I know it's time? Trust the answer you receive. Step 4. If it's misalignment, ask, how can I adjust this to match my truth? Be open to completely changing your approach. Step 5. If it's soul curriculum, ask, what do I need to learn before I can move forward? Then embrace that lesson. I'm going to share one final secret that will revolutionize your relationship with time itself. But first, let me address the question everyone asks. The question is always, but what if I have real deadlines? Here's the truth. When you work with your soul's timing instead of against it, you'll accomplish more in alignment than you ever did through force. Miracles happen when you honor your spiritual rhythm. Here's the final secret that will transform your life. Time is not linear in the spiritual realm. When you align with your soul's timing, you step into what I call sacred flow time, where synchronicities multiply, opportunities appear out of nowhere, and what seemed like it would take months happens in days. Your procrastination has been preparing you for this moment, the moment you stop fighting your divine nature and start dancing with it. Remember that meditation retreat I mentioned? The download I received was this: procrastination is not a bug in your system, it's a feature. It's your soul's way of creating space for divine intervention. Every moment you've spent procrastinating has been perfectly orchestrated to bring you to this understanding right now. If this resonates with you, here's your next step. For the next week, instead of fighting your procrastination, dialogue with it. Ask what it's trying to teach you. I guarantee you'll discover insights that will change your life. Before you go, I am curious. What's one task you've been procrastinating on that might actually be divine timing? Share it in the comments. Your soul's wisdom might help someone else. Remember, you're not broken, you're not lazy, you're spiritually intelligent. Your procrastination is proof that your soul is actively guiding your life. If this video opened your eyes to a new way of seeing procrastination, hit that like button and subscribe for more spiritual insights that challenge everything you thought you knew about personal development. Until next time, trust your timing. Your soul knows exactly what it's doing.